Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more Random Crossing Exotic City and or City Folk. Woo! So it's about 8 o'clock right now, I want to say half 8. And yeah, no, I just want to come on, I want to vibe. Last episode did quite well. Seems you guys did like me banging around and just chilling with villagers for some time, and honestly, I'm happy to keep that going. Octavian, however, I don't like the look of that envelope if I'm being entirely honest. But first, we got one from Jack basically saying Halloween is on its way. I will have that in the back of my head. And then from Mom, I tried playing racquetball with your dad, but I accidentally creamed him in the face with my racket. Whoops. Just gonna screenshot that, and maybe save that. Because, you know, UK localizations should take a few, words into account. And for 2008, I'm sorry, there is a certain choice of words in that sounds very different to what I am assuming they wanted to go for. Now, moment of truth, Octavian. What? Yo, I got the invitation to Red's shop that you sent, but I don't really need it. I've been a member of Red's exclusive club for years. Thanks anyway. We haven't sent one of those invites for at least 3 years, and that's being on the lenient side. I thought he'd moved away, but instead we get a glitch where it's like, no, I've not moved away, I've just got a phantom letter that you never sent. Huh. Well, that's an interesting start to the episode. I wonder if that's ever been documented anywhere. If I can remember, I'll give it a little read later, a little once over while this is exporting. But yeah, this week we're just gonna vibe. We'll see if we can get ourselves, silver or gold axe. And yeah, we're just gonna chill. So an axe for 400 bells, do not mind if I do. And of course, candy's now on sale at the end as well for Halloween. Last year, see, I'm not sure if I'll do Halloween this year. But if you tuned in last year, you'll know that a lot of that episode was focused on finally getting rid of all the candy we'd been storing in one of our closet storage, whatever it's called. And nothing here really tickles my fancy. But we'd been stockpiling it for years, and it just kept building up. So I think last year was like the notable effort to try and get rid of it all. And I think we have none left. And if we have a decent portion left, I might finally finish off the job that we started last year. But if memory serves, I think we got rid of all of it, so we'll see with that. Anyway, I think it's axe time, and then we'll go do a circuit, because why not? And yeah, hopefully you're having a good day. I am in a very... Oh, was that Kiki's birthday on the 8th? Oh, it is! I'll make sure to go see her today, then. I think I remember where she lives. I think she's down in the south, isn't she? So... But yeah, no, I've just finished my working week today officially, and... Ooh! It has been a long one. I work something like 35 hours. I usually work 10. So I am, very decrepit. So I am especially appreciating today, of all days, the ability to just come on with you guys, record a video, and unwind. Because I'm not built for working that many hours yet. Especially stood up for most of it. But, being able to take a load off now, that I can very much appreciate. Now, Serena, you want to know how you look? Don't you think I look completely different? I'm gonna say big change. Huh? No, I tried to do my hair, but I completely butchered it. Look, I'm not the girl with perfect hair. Oh, see, the way she was, saying that, I'm not sure if maybe I was reading a bit too much into it, and maybe it's just chance, but the way she phrased it is, don't you think I look different today? To me, it was kind of a confident, don't you think I look different, hair flick trying to get you to notice. But that was in fact not the case. Well, there's always next week. Always next week. Anyway, Punchy, how are you doing? The most terrible thing happened. I lost the key to my house. I'll consider helping. I'll consider. Doesn't say I will. Just consider. Now, who lives here? It's Octavian here, isn't it? Butcher's, right? We'll pay Butch a visit. But, Is that dig spot next to his house a fossil, or is that a time capsule that we've just entirely forgotten about? Are time capsules even in this game? This shows where my memory's at for this franchise. Hey Daniel, just decided to drop in and say hi, did you? Youngsters are so spontaneous. Yes, what do you want? For a while now I've been obsessed with watching Wait with the broadcast on the TV. Rolf. I want to catch them live, but the bus doesn't usually run out that far. Ah. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, no, the bus is kind of weird. You know, because I assume, like, it could probably go far. It does go further than the city, but it's like, where does it go? I need to know. I mean, actually, interesting thought, right? Okay, no, it's just a gyroid. We'll go sell it to Nook. Oh, but interesting Animal Crossing lore point. Obviously, there is a town in GameCube, town in Wild World, town in City Folk New Leaf and New Horizons as an island. Is there some sort of Animal Crossing world map with all the towns on, plus the place where Nook's homes is in Happy Home Designer? Like, where is this? Is this on, like, I don't know, is this in, like, Italy, this game? And then, you know, the original's, like, Japan. You know, it's like, obviously, it's probably not thought into that much, but it's an interesting thought, you know? It's like, where's the city? Is it the biggest city? Are there smaller ones? It's like, never thought of it that way. You know, like, I mean, because I suppose some people just think, oh, it's the same town in every game. And, like, yeah, but also it's like, unless this is like, and see, I don't think Nintendo will do this, but unless this place is getting defunded to hell and back, I don't think they go tearing up the dump, or the police station, or the wishing well, or the lighthouse. They wouldn't go tearing that up for us then to just have to rebuild it a few years later. Don't make sense to me. So I reckon they are all different places in the same world, but it's like, but where? Are they all next to each other? Can you commute? What's the dealio? Does everyone speak English, or like, you know, or the same language, depending on what region you're playing in? These are truly the deep questions everyone wants to know. But hiya, Kiki. Found you by pure chance, but sounds like the sun's finally gone down and the day's coming to a close. Oh, what to do? Oh, I'm so sorry, you caught me spacing out there for a bit, kitty cat. I was just rearranging my room. In my head, what? There's nothing weird about that, is there? It's just that I really like redecorating and I can get a little absorbed when I'm feeling really focused. Fair enough, actually. I can definitely get a bit too in my head when I'm thinking like YouTube or like trying to plan stuff out. Particularly on shift. Again, I've worked 35 hours this week and all of them have been busy. So, you know, I took like, a few moments I'd have to go like, okay, what am I doing for videos tonight when I get in? Will I have time to record? You know, what should I export, edit, etc, etc. Fun, until like a customer comes in completely out of left field and you're just staring at like 16 bottles of vodka on a shelf, like you're planning to down them all, and it's not. I'm just trying to figure out if I edit Dead by Daylight or Tomodachi Life that evening, but they don't know that, and I'm not going to let them know that, because yeesh. Anyway, nice one, Daniel. Sweet highness, but you got staked out here, gruff. Yo, Daniel, where does a cricket usually hang out? I've been wondering what those things look like, but I can't find one. Just an idea hit me. If you see one, could you catch it and bring it to me? I'm going to say my pleasure, but I know I'm not going to be able to have it work out, because I don't think crickets spawn yet. I think they spawn in, like, later October. We'll catch one if we can, but I don't think I can fulfill your request, Teddy, unfortunately. As unfortunate as that is. I do not think crickets spawn this early in October. I say early, it's already the 8th. Ooh. Yeah, what else was I saying? Yeah, no, busy week at work though. Like I said, I'm appreciating calming down now, but also I'm appreciating the pay, because I did the maths in my head and I'm getting at least £400 for this week, which to me is a lot of money. I'm already like quite good with money as is, so having £400 extra just kind of like comfortably is very, it's nice, it is cool. And then as I was, like, this was 2 nights ago, there was a function on, you know, I was surfing the bar at a party, and a certain song came on, and I have these like weird associations with songs in my head all the time, but this one specifically, like in the back of my head I was thinking, 400 quid, you should treat yourself to a holiday. You know, part of the reason I've worked so much this week is because everybody else is on holiday, so I was thinking, you should treat yourself to a holiday, and then a certain song comes on, and some of you may have heard of it, but I don't think any of my US viewers would know of this song, because I don't think it did that well in the US. But in Europe, chances are you may have heard the name of the artist, or at least the song in passing. But it is called I'm Out of Love. And, you know, the DJ just played it. It was quite a long function, so they went from the more, like, commonly used songs like Queen and stuff, It's kind of in like the, oh, that was legit, fair enough. But they went from the commonly used stuff to more of the less used stuff, but still good stuff, if that makes sense. That's kind of where I assume the song falls in the batch, because I don't hear it much otherwise. But it's a good song. It is funky. You know, I sang it karaoke once. It is a banger, for all intents and purposes. It's by Anastasia, if any of you know that name. But basically, the association I had with that song, a few months ago, in around, I'm gonna say, like, April, May-ish, I was listening to that song, and conveniently at the same time, I was going through a phase where I was really into cruises. Specifically, I wanted to go on a cruise during the summer or just before summer started, because, you know, like, if I finish all my stuff in university, I can get out early, avoid the summer price hike and a lot of kids on there. It was just something I wanted to do because it looked cool, it was like a fun thing, but it was bleeding expensive. So the plan may have been to try and get some of my friends to agree to go with me, to lower the cost basis immensely from like $1,000 per person to $500 per person ish. So that song came on, and I was thinking, you know, hell yeah, I'm gonna have 400 quid. And then like, I hear the opening notes, and my head just turns to my phone that was on the side. There was no one at the bar for like a few minutes, and it was like, I'm gonna look at some cruises. It's like, I don't know why. I'm sure some of you guys will have a similar thing where a song comes on and it puts you in like a certain mode or a certain frame of mind, and you're like, yeah, okay, I see you. I see you. Like, I suppose movie songs would be quite good for that in a sense. You know, like you know, you hear like Footloose, like a Disney song, for example, and you think, maybe I will watch that. I think especially though, if it's like a song you don't hear as much, you don't get numb to it. Like, I hadn't heard that song for like, I want to say a few months before it was on the other night, and it was like, oh, first of all, this jams. Second of all, I should spend all my wages I earned this week on a cruise. And it's like, is that good financial sense? No. But, and we'll get into this, there is also an important development on the Neremik YouTube channel, which does kind of, it kind of, and I cannot stress this enough, in the most fringe case possible, ties into me going on a cruise. So, I don't think I've officially announced this anywhere. I'm kind of waiting for it to become a bit more official or implemented in a sense. I think I discussed it in a Fall Guys recording that hasn't gone out yet. But that was like a different point. To cut a very long story short, I applied to the YouTube Partner Program a little bit earlier than, you know, I should have. Well, not should have, but it was, what's the word to say? I'm not at the point where I can buy adverts on my videos, but if I want to get like super chats and stuff like that, I can apply, and they've accepted. Which means that at the current rate the channel's going, we will actually be able to start putting ads on quite soon, with nothing else in the way. We've hit 1,000 subscribers, which is one of the requirements, but we need 4,000 watch hours in the last year. Which we're getting close to. My dashboard says it was 3,850, and if it keeps going at the current rate it is, we'll be there in like by the end of the month possibly, start of next month. So we will be monetized, which is bleeding epic, right? And that's crazy. Your support has got us here, and yeah, I would not have that any other way. You guys are bloody mental, and you know, I don't exactly understand why. I'm trying to get a good photo with everyone in here. Okay, you know, that's quite nice, actually. Can we get a better one? Nah, we'll wandered off. It's like, Pearl, please look at the camera. We'll play the game in a sec. I reckon we'll get a good score today, but yeah, sure, we can save this one. This looks nice. But yeah, no, seriously, your support is the reason that we're able to get accepted into the program and, you know, have that many watch hours, which is insane to me. That's like half a year being watched off me in the last year. It's like, oh. Actually, is Resetty open? You know, it never hurts to try. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you for your support. If you're watching this video, you are helping that number go up, and it means that, well, it's not like a super dream of mine. It's like, finally, I can make money off YouTube. That was my end goal. It's at least nice to have a little bit extra cash here and there, no matter how small it may be. And also, I have like this subtle hunch it might boost me in the algorithm, so yeah. First things first, before I continue rambling, I've got to play our game. So of course, Kix is here. He's not usually here when we drop on by, but I do know most of these characters' names. So first things first, you are Pearl. I really want you to move into one of my towns on any of the games because I really like you. But yeah, no, you're called Pearl. Then I think you're called Del, ain't you? Okay, 2 for 2. And then I think, because I used to have a teddy bear growing up called Blue Bear, so I always remember this guy, because he was also called, you're not called Blue Bear, no, it's the other one, it's called Cody. Yeah, no. Weird association, which somehow did not work out for me. And last but not least, I think you're called Truffles. Okay, I was expecting 3 for 4, but I was expecting to not get Truffles, shockingly. I was expecting to get Blue Bear and mess up Truffles. Oh, well. Anyway, real reason I'm here. Since we successfully managed to get a painting donated to Blathers, I figured we may as well buy another one. Yeah, you know, try our luck. Well, if you're not a favourite cousin. Yeah, honestly, it's funny I've come here, because I still need to see Octavian and see if he says anything about the invite. So, an amazing painting, you say? I have no reason to be able to tell otherwise, and it's like, I've got enough money, so I'll buy it as is. Bump, 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 bump. And yes, referral business, which I mean, at least the game thinks I just sent one to Octavian. I don't know. Like, Reddit is, like, so oddly persistent with it, and it's like, I didn't send an invite to Octavian, so I have no idea how that has happened, but crazy. Now, play our game again before we run off, but first, resetti. No resetti. We'll play another round, and then I'll keep on my rambling. So, you're not called Blue Bear. I don't know what you are called. You're not Rod. Are you like Sid or something, I want to say? Rizzo! That's such a stupid name. I should have remembered that somewhere. Then I think you're called Willow, if memory serves. Wendy. Okay, got the first letter correct, but nah. And then see, I would have said you were called Cody, but you're not. But I also know that you're not Blue Bear, so I'm going to say Kingston. Poncho. Just as equally pretentious, one would argue, but can we get this last one then? I'm going to say you're called Mael. Mallory! Okay, that was kind of close actually for a complete guess. That was really close. Now, I'll take it. That's what, 3 out of 8. Not the best score in the world, but you know, could certainly be worse. Anyway, let's continue our ramble. So, YouTube, we're now partnered officially with YouTube, right? Perfection. And we can start playing adverts on videos, which is like, I'm not going to be egregious with it. I don't want to say that from the outset. Like, if it would annoy me, the amount of adverts that are on a video, I'm not going to do it. I'll stick to what I'd be comfortable with watching as myself. Basically, when we start making money from the channel, I need to find a way to handle that, because the tax man is going to come a-knocking. And, yeah, like, you know, my current place of employment sorts that for me. But with YouTube, I will be, like, technically self-employed-ish, kinda. So I have to fill out, like, silly little forms and send them off to the tax office. However, and this is, like dead weird, if in whatever way this channel starts earning enough money, I can set up a company. And basically, yeah, I can call it like Neremik Industries or something. That'll be an actual business where all the money goes through and it's like, you know, all the stuff from here, there, everywhere. But also, and this is my favourite thing, in the UK we have a merry little rule. Is this Octavian's house? Anchor's house. Now, where does Octavian live? But basically, if you have a company, you can set up... You're a cricket. You're a cricket. And I actually have a net for once. Come on. Oh, I'm heading straight over. I'll be back for you later, Octavian. I'm impressed I caught that. But basically, it means that I can claim business expense stuff back. So if I do something for the channel with the intention of it making money, if it does or doesn't is up for debate. But, you know, if I'm at a certain point, I can claim it as business expense. Which means, because of how taxes and stuff work here in the UK, I get 20% of that back. So basically, guys, if I do end up going on a cruise, I'm planning on vlogging it. It's evil. It is evil. But it was a thought at the back of my head. It just kind of the monetization thing, combined with, you know, the sudden surprise appearance of a song and some money into my bank kind of collided, and it's like, that's already a good deal. But what if it was a business expense? And of course that requires a load of setup, and I probably won't end up doing it. But the thought of that is funny, right? It's like I can be on just a huge ass boat, having the time of my life, and I can be, this is for business. They're going to give me money back on this in April. Because it's like, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank, literally. And that just makes me laugh. But back to the game. Whoa, cricket, you totally came in the clutch. I don't want to hear any excuses. Just take this as 508 bells. It's all yours, Gruff. Man, I am so glad right now that we're friends. Give a man a cricket and all of a sudden he's your best friend. I mean, fair. I'd rather be given a Domino's, but you know, crickets are fine. If you got like a pet snake or whatever. Alright. Anyway, I'm approaching the 20-minute mark. I apologise if I've rambled a fair bit today, but also I've kind of just enjoyed chilling this episode. Again, long work week, I kind of like mentally quite short. Coming on here and just unwinding a little. You love to see it. It's like, you know, it's just smooth. It is just smooth is the best way I could describe it. Now, Kiki's down there. Octavian, is this you? I think it is. So I want to speak to him. He'll be the last person we speak to, then we'll wrap things up. I want to see if he mentions or shows us that invite. I mean, if he shows us it, I'll know when I wrote it, depending on what certain words I use, but you're sick! Oh, so this is it, huh? Well, I guess I had a pretty good run, dude. Oh, don't talk to me, your voice is like a jackhammer, dude. Nah, you're not taking that secret to the grave. Not if I have anything to say about it. Nuh-uh. Okay, so we're going to run to the shop before it shuts, get Octavian some medicine, feed him the medicine, and then he doesn't die. And then we can find out what the hell that letter was about. Maybe if the game is feeling nice. It's like, to be fair, maybe, just hear me out, maybe the illness caused him to hallucinate my letter. I don't think that's the case, but it'd be a funny excuse. It's like, I don't know, it's such a weird glitch to get that letter. Because we, you know, as is per tradition, we usually just throw them in the recycling bin, like pay Nook to get rid of them. So having it, okay, I was gonna say they don't. Nah, it's just over here. So some medicine, 400 bells, it's fine, and got here just in time too. If we didn't run in you know these next 11 minutes, poor Octavian would have been dying all overnight for some medicine. But fortunately, we got him that hookup, so you know he's going strong. He's going strong. Right. Anyway, can we run over, feed him the delicious medicine? I mean, to be fair, right, medicine tastes quite nice. A random tangent, but like, I'm sure you know what I mean. You know, it's a weird conversation to have, but some medicine tastes oddly nice, doesn't it? Considering it's just meant to be chemicals meant to boost your immune system, it's like, but why have you presumably spent years in your little factory trying to make it taste of like the nicest strawberry flavouring possible? Not that I complain, I just find that really odd. It's like, this is a thing designed to save lives, boost immune systems, or, you know, the minimum, make you feel less miserable. Why does it taste of strawberries? That has to be someone's influence there, you know? Anyway, let me know what this one tastes of, Octavian. What? It's not like the medicine's gonna work right this minute or anything, Shieldy. I mean, what game is it in where when you give the medicine, they're just immediately better? I don't know. Is it New Horizons? I don't. It's one of them where they're feeling like down, and then the second you give them medicine, they feel better. But for the life of me, it escapes what it is. It's like, is it? I don't think it's New Leaf. Is it New Horizons that's in? So I would say Pocket Camp, but I don't think Pocket Camp has that as a situation. I don't know. Maybe I'm hallucinating / misremembering things. There's a chance. There's definitely a chance. But yeah, I think that's us done then. Again, weird kind of disjointed the episode, but a fun, nice, chilled out chat nonetheless, which trust me, after this week, I definitely needed. So if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out a bunch. Let me know that you would like to see more of this and all that good stuff. And until next time, all said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.